Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian,
What's going on, everybody?
and host of the Strat Chat podcast and the Kyle Petty Show, Kyle Petty.
Hi, hello, and good day.
Back for the Anonymous. This is season 1, episode 7, Plot Twist. Make sure you like, subscribe here, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all of your Anonymous coverage, all of your reality TV coverage. Guys, so caught up here. Not much of a plot twist. I'm gonna say I thought we were gonna get something pretty intense, but like you guys said, they pulled out the boxes. They
Yeah.
pulled out the boxes again, and the collective
Pissed.
fandom screams because we are back to what's in the box. Bry, Kyle, you guys have been leading the charge on this all season, so I'm just gonna transition it over. Bry, kind of take it from here. What do you kind of feel coming out of this episode?
You said collective fandom, and I was like, what, the collective fandom of the three of us?
And like the other
Like
50
people
people.
watching the show. Yeah, it was very disappointing. We were talking pre-show. I thought it was going to be handle change. I think that would have been more appropriate with the title. Kyle also said that. The only thing about the box game is at least like there's a little bit of twist of it. It's not like we're just going to play the game where we're like looking and it's like it's just boring. I wish they would have maybe switched it up to like they can kind of still play that same game, but maybe not. Maybe open triangles, maybe open circles, like something completely different. It's kind of boring, and I really want to like say good things about the show, but I'm having a hard time doing it.
Yeah, I this episode began my descent into dislike. Because I don't understand if you are so hell-bent on these damn boxes, like I don't see why you can't do the boxes and a challenge.
Yeah, right.
Like
No.
the team pot is still at what, $41,000? Like
Yeah,
what
41
is going on?
game
Why is
wars.
that not a focus? No one cares. Like you're
Yeah.
supposed to
Just
be
not
able
good
to
at any of
win
the games.
$100,000. You're not even halfway there, and it's not even completely their fault. They haven't even been given the opportunity because we keep reintroducing these Family Dollar boxes. Like I'm over it. Like
It just it's too long. Like how and it also just knows him like what's in the box and like they just it's the same questions each time of like
what's in the box? Oh, it
which
says not
training you
safe.
got.
Oh, it says not
Yeah,
safe. Or
right,
does it say
yeah,
at risk? It's like who cares? Fast forward. It's
exactly.
like come on.
Safe, at
Like
risk, potato,
Yeah,
like it's
right.
all the same bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And
right,
look,
right.
you guys were way more positive on it than me. Remember, like I caught up for the first like 4 or 5, just catch up, and I was just like, this gets bullshit, guys. This gets bullshit. They
Yeah.
stink at the challenges. They've made like $1 in like half of the challenges here. Like we were burying people when we were watching like the mole and stuff for not making any money. Like it's time for us to start burying these dopes now. And I will say, like the beginning of this episode, they finally did something that made sense. Why would you let Xavier even be in that show like more than like a week? It's like I won Big Brother. It's like, oh no, they're all talking like I want to keep Xavier another 2 days. Shut up. Just get him out. You guys are idiots. Like
Yeah.
you have no idea who's gonna be the person at eliminating anyone. You have a 1 in like whatever shot of being the eliminator, and there's a good shot you just won't be the eliminator. Like if you had a chance, just do it. Like these people are just getting a little. And you said like the chat's just evolved to shitting on everybody, just
Yeah.
shitting on everybody. There is no intrigue anymore. They're all just like, oh, we're all dumb and we've given ourselves away too many times. So we just need to shit on everybody.
Yeah, they need to do a handle refresh because Marcel is people know who he is. They might as well just have take the snake off the screen and just put Marcel's face anytime he's talking because it's just being so dumb. Kyle, I know you have something to say here.
Well,
It's on the tip of
I
your
know
tongue.
at the risk of getting too granular for the house that I'm in tonight, but the handle thing is kind of interesting. And it's getting more interesting as you start to whittle this down, because if you get to a point where Marcel is at, where it's kind of like understood that Marcel is basically the snake, nobody's saying it, but everybody kind of knows it. Is there still a risk in not saying that, hey, I'm the snake? Like you can just come right out and say like, yo, I'm the snake, like whatever, who cares? I'm not gonna I will accept that I'm not gonna have power in this vote. I feel good enough about the social connections I've made. I'm just gonna not play anonymously anymore. I'm just gonna go balls to the wall. Like, is there a point in this game that we get to now do that and like not care? Because if I'm going, I'm going. Like, does it really matter? Like, who has the actual power?
I think the only reason that he probably hasn't come out is just like they can see who he's voting for, and if somebody just becomes the anonymous, they could be like, I'm taking him out just because he's putting my name up at risk every time because that's the only like concrete. That's the only thing I could think of in against your idea here.
Right, right. I'll just be curious to see how that one plays out. Like I don't really have a firm answer there, but like there's nothing in the rules that really says you cannot say who you are.
That's
So
true.
if you're going to forego that power because you already think you're like, in the minority, and I'm never getting the anonymous. People already know who I am anyway. Why not?
Yeah, if you can vote for yourself, I don't know why you can't just come out and say. And at
Mhm.
that point, why doesn't somebody just say, "Hey, by the way, I'm this person," and they're not?
I'm
Like,
this person. I'm tired of your crap. So
or
Bisma, get
just
the hell out of
lying
here.
who they are,
Like you can say
lying who
whatever
they
you
are
want.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
No
know.
offense to Bisma. I just that was the first name at the forefront of my mind.
Yeah, well, that's
Were you guys
Marcel's.
surprised about Lily being the anonymous and making that decision?
Not really.
No, I was surprised that she was the anonymous
Yeah, that,
because
but not the
I
decision.
didn't think it was going to be her, but I wasn't surprised that she made that decision. She's been pretty, she's been pretty committed to being a girl's girl, despite the fact that as the robot, she keeps voting for Nina, but like that's not what she's doing as a person. So it's like, whatever. Because it's almost like you can only kind of hold up what it was said in this chat with a grain of salt.
Mhm.
So
It is true. Very, very, very true. Uh, I guess, do you guys agree now? A lot of the talk was about Jack post now Xavier being gone. Should Jack be the main target in your guys' opinion?
I mean,
should be
probably, but I still don't think they're gonna
right.
do it. I mean, he's safe again.
Yeah.
He had the safe box anyways. So I don't know, did I explain that, like how the box is working?
We
So
didn't get into the actual boxes. We
yeah,
just
so
talk shit on them.
even if like there's 7 boxes, 4 of them. If you have it, you're at risk of being eliminated. 3 are safe. So essentially it's just like immunity idols. And they're revealing it as everybody got a vote except for Andy and Victoria. So it was a big pool here, and I think maybe that's why they did this box thing, is there's too many people on the chopping block. And just kind of another little twist. And it came down to Marcel and Christopher. Marcel is about to get eliminated, but if he has a safe box, he will be safe and there will be no elimination. And if he's at risk, um, he will be gone. But the funny thing, I guess, the cool thing about it is Christopher stole his box. So I guess that's really going to be the decider here, which will be interesting to see like what will happen.
Mhm. That is really
I
interesting.
guess I'm just indifferent, honestly. Either of these guys can go. So it just
Is
doesn't
there
really
like if he ends up being safe, the plot
nobody
twist
goes.
is completely undone, right? So
Well, just
the
nobody
whole-
goes. I guess that's the only thing. He just gets saved. But we need to have a double elimination or a triple next week.
Brian's like, let's just end this next week.
Well, I mean, we're on episode 8. It will be episode 8, and we have 9 people left if he's safe.
Right. Like, how are we going to move this along? Like, how
Yeah.
much you're going to,
That's
especially if you're going
that's
to
a
keep doing
great point.
boxes. Like, let's go. Let's go. I don't need to keep seeing people open boxes. I mean, that is very reminiscent to the game Malarkey. Do you know the game Malarkey?
I
Like,
think
you
so.
pass out these little answer cards, and like one person has the real answer to the question. Everybody else has these
You
bluff
have to call
cards.
Malarkey or whatever.
Yeah, and you have to go around, you open it up, and it says bluff.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to fake your answer. And like that's basically what this is. It's like I've played this at the kitchen table like millions of times. I don't need to watch people constantly play it just because you put them in these little boxes. Like
What I
enough of
would
it.
have preferred tonight is there's 7 boxes. 3 are at risk, 3 are safe. One of them is an immediate elimination. That would have been nice. And they
Ooh.
didn't say anything.
It's just blank. You're like, why is my box empty?
Yeah.
Because
And
your
they're just gone.
game
And then we have a
is
double elimination
over.
possibly.
No,
Anything.
that could be the foundation
We're
for
going
a
to see the
good
box
old
game.
fashioned double.
Yeah, we're going to see the box game at least 2 more times, I feel like. So there's possibility that we can see it.
Yeah,
If
with
they
everything
added
else
that to it, I might be
starting,
down.
with everything else starting now, like Bachelor and Survivor and everything else going on, it's like they need to get to getting. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you're already at Monday at 11. You're already in very dangerous territory here,
You're
anonymous. All
right.
right.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
get some more cast members talking.
Right. The more that we're going, I'm losing interest. And now it's really just, I just want to hang out with you guys. So, like, okay, I'll keep watching. You got rid of my Xavier. Um, let Nina go, and I might tap out.
Ooh,
I
no,
mean,
you still got to show up.
no, like, of course, I
What
would.
about Dylan? What about Dylan?
I
What
was like,
about
I still love Dylan. I do
yeah.
still love Bisma. I actually also really love Lily. Just because she kind of just got like just pummeled in the very beginning that she didn't
Yeah.
deserve any of it. So like I'm backing her. So like there's still people I care about, but you gotta
Loosely.
move. Yeah, it's waning.
Smidge.
It's waning. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's all I got.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
two.
it's gonna be interesting. I still like I've said I just don't love the formatting of what they reveal and what they don't reveal in episodes. Like I just tell me what happened. I don't
Mhm.
everything.
Yep.
I'll have a heart attack if they just gave me like who was eliminated and who the anonymous was at the end. Like, God forbid, you don't have to tell me who they're eliminating either at the end, right? But I want to know who the anonymous is so we can come on these reviews and go, oh shit, who do we actually think they're going to get rid of now? Like that's
Right. Yeah,
We
I'd like to see an entire cycle happen in one episode. So we have like
yeah,
a true like finite thing to discuss. Because I do feel like when the elimination happens, it becomes like such an afterthought.
yeah.
Like stop leading the episode with that. Like Big Brother winner Xavier Prather should not be an afterthought for his elimination.
he was
We
gone if by the first commercial. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Right.
We
Not
know
going.
this latest one is between Nina and Lily. So
I'm happy you brought that up because the whole Nina and Lily thing, I can't wait for one of them to go, for one of them to connect that they've been
yeah,
voting for each other. Oh, for the girls, for the girls. And Victoria was already like, nah, sorry, I'm a cactus. I'm gonna be prickly, and I'm not
yeah,
doing that.
yeah.
And
They're just
Victoria just keeps voting for
eviscerating each other.
ladies. She doesn't care. And the fact that Nina's like, no, come on, girls. And like Lily's like, get out of here, Nina. And then Nina's like, yeah, well, I'm Flame and you're out of here, Lily. And it's like, what is going on? I can't wait for them to
What
find out who each
what I
other
was
are.
actually really hoping for is with these two being the possibly the anonymous. I was hoping that it was going to be between them,
Mm.
like the two left, because then if one of them is picked, like this is like a rivalry in the
Right.
making, which would cause the ripples in the house. But we didn't get that. We got the two most obvious people that people want out.
That's all right because we could be building towards
Sure.
this.
Yeah,
You
possibly.
know,
If that's what we get when we have the box game for round 4 and they adopt my ideas, then we'll see.
I think there are other ways that we can find some drama without going back to the box game again. Like there are
I'm gonna
there's
bet
other
my
ways
life
to
we're
do
gonna see
this.
it again.
Oh, unfortunately I agree. Um,
The
it's
anonymous
definitely
boxes,
Yeah.
season 2, coming to
no.
USA Network.
Mm. Mm.
12:45 on Wednesdays.
Like literally the only
Every
moral
other week,
time than
dropping 6
11 p.m.
episodes.
Right,
Yeah.
every other
Friday
week.
night at 11 o'clock on Friday, and no one's gonna be watching
And the
it.
episodes are only online for
Yeah.
8 hours.
Right.
You have to catch it in that window.
Uh,
Kyle, what's going on Strat Chat world?
Strat Chat has a lot of catching up to do. So what today we are recording here on the 17th. On the 19th, we'll be live twice, two streams, at 9:20 and 10:30 with catching up with Big Brother because we didn't stream last week because of the viewing party. And then the Challenge 40 at 10:30, catching up on that because we missed that last one too. So we got a lot of catching up to do.
Well, it's VMAs, so you really missed like only 2 weeks ago, right?
Right. We only really missed one episode, and
Yeah,
by the
but
time
it's
we stream, it'll be two. So it's still just two cycles. So
Start Survivor
yeah,
tomorrow. You guys gonna
like
be doing Survivor?
yeah,
the last episode was
you
in August.
guys. Oh, you mean you guys is in
Strat Chat,
Strat
yeah.
Chat? Oh
The
yeah, we're
last
doing Survivor.
yeah,
I think we're doing that on Mondays. Question mark? Question mark.
the
We
last
didn't
challenge
iron.
was in August. That's just kind of crazy.
I know to
Or
say it
almost
like that.
August. Kyle's not really telling you this, but the real reason they didn't record, they were all in mourning over
Uh-oh.
Quinn being eliminated on Thursday.
That is 110% not true. The only person in mourning over Quinn's departure is the Lady Jeans. The rest of us are just fine.
You guys are slowly.
I
Couldn't
mean,
care
that's
less.
1/3 though. I mean, it's a lot.
Is it?
So that's 1/3 of your whole podcast is in mourning.
All right. Well, do you really
It's like
want to
a
be attached if you want to take the 1/3 thing? You've had some clunkers come through here. So do you really want to be do you really want to be
taking
attached to the
calls.
1/3 thing? What's going on here?
Check out Strat Chat Pod, YouTube, all social medias. They go live, like Kyle said. It's awesome. But until next week for the anonymous coverage, like I said, we have some other premieres this week. We have Golden Bachelorette. We have Survivor 47. We also have continued coverage of 90 Day Fiance, Love and Hip Hop. We just finished Alone. We just finished a few Love is Blinds. So we do have a new Love is Blind USA coming up in a month as well. So a lot of premieres coming here in October and November. So make sure you're subscribed everywhere so you don't miss anything. But until next time, for myself, Kyle, Brian, thank you so much for watching. Peace.